So, Core 2021 is released. This is my bundle box, and I thought we could have a quick look at it together, see what we think. Here we go. I've been quite excited about this because there's some really good reprints, and there's a few very good cards that come straight with the pack. Oh god, I'm making a muck of this. That my commander decks are quite looking forward to. So there's the box itself. Let's see what have we got. There we go. Oh, my other half, she loves that picture. I think she might want that. So basically filler. So that's waste cardboard. I'm sure you can use it for something. I don't actually have a use for it myself. Usual packaging. Let's see, can we open it up and get the full... There we are. Teferi. Yes, lovely. We love Teferi. There's going to be another Teferi-licious set. There we go. So, first off, box itself. They've improved the boxes. I mean, if you look, when I first started playing, which wasn't that long ago, it was Core, just before Core 2019, or around about then. No, 2018, something like that. These were the boxes. I mean, you know, they're serviceable, but they just didn't feel good. You know, they're a bit light, they're a bit cheap. Then you've got the boxes like this. Oh, niceness. I like the little insert. We'll get to that in a minute. This, I bought myself a fat pack of Theros off Amazon, reasonable price. Got a couple of nice cards out of it, which more than justified the expense, and it now contains basically tokens for a fair number of my commander decks. But the actual build quality, I still think it's a little better than the build quality on the current boxes, but the current boxes are really a big improvement, and I'm not going to complain about them. They're useful. It's always good to have a spare box like this. So what have we got first off? I always like these little inserts as well. Don't know why, just do. They're useful for just handling cards when I'm working on stuff. So first off, we have what my friend describes as a big chunky dice. I like them personally. They're good as live counters. They're quite nice. And yeah, happy with that. Then, what else have we got? Rule cards. Okay, always good, particularly when you're explaining Magic to somebody for quick reference. And then, ooh, a pack of stuff. I keep forgetting the bundle boxes do this. So, there we go. See, my other half, my wife, she very much wants the box topper so that I can build her a dog cat commander deck, like about half the planet seems to. I'm happy with that. So it means that she won't keep on beating me about the head with her shark and shark rider deck, which I built for her and I sometimes regret. So let's see. Move those out of the way for now. Pack leader, foily pack leader. Dogs you control get +1/+N whenever the pack leader attacks to prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn to dogs you control. Well, that's know where that's going. Foily land. Ooh, another foily land. I do like the... Oh, yeah, okay. Foily alternate art land. There we go. 10. That's good. That's what it's supposed to be. Like that. Right, here we go. Let's see what we get. So, advertising card and construct. I collect tokens. Isn't it strange? I do like tokens, particularly zombie and goblin tokens. You know, my Zada has all individual goblins and my Scarab God has all individual zombies. Ha ha! Colossal Dreadmore. God, I've got so many of these. Crash Through. Yep, okay. Spined Megalodon. Ooh. Yeah, another big hexproof blue thing with which to make my life awkward. I know people like that. Yeah, Duress. Life Goes On. Yes, originally Amonkhet, I think. I seem to recall. Goblin Artanist. I've got loads of those from a very much older set. Roaming Ghostlight. Flying. When roaming Ghostlight enters the battlefield, return up to one target non-spirit creature to its owner's hand. I have a friend that's very interested in that. He'll go with his Kaikar Spirit deck and make life more difficult. Scorching Dragonfire. A Griffin. Okay. Basically, it does what a lot of the Pegasus do. It gives some fun. Epitaph Golem. Oh. See, I use this in my Grenzo deck. It is probably one of the key cards in my Grenzo Dungeon Water deck because I don't have to tap it. It's just a paid ability. Tempered Knight or Tempered Veteran. Human Knight. Okay. +1/+1 counterage. Obsessive Stitcher. See, now that will probably go in my Giza and Geralf deck because, you know, I'm a Necromancer. Why shouldn't I have 2 zombie commander decks? Temple of Triumph. Oh, well, bloody hell. A black land. And a foil alternate art Teferi, Master of Time. I'm going to have to check the prices on that, but I believe that's probably paid for the box straight out. Give me a second. Well, I'm not usually this lucky. I have a friend of mine that sucks all the luck out of the local environment and funnels it into pulling multiple Ugins and things like that. So there's one for me. On Troll Trader, who I do heartily recommend, them and Axion Games. They're both good games singles providers, both good Magic singles providers in England. My local LGS is very good, but obviously, like a lot of local LGSs, it doesn't have a huge amount of space for Magic singles. Oh my word! Yeah, okay. That is currently on Troll Trader. If you can see it, £121 and 14 pence. Okay. First pack, paid for the lot. I'm not going to cry about that. What I am going to do is sleeve that immediately. And put that there.
£121?
You did. Teferi, £121 and 14 pence on Troll Trader at the moment. We will have to do some editing, or we can let them all listen to us just have a conversation.
Well, there's my new pair of shoes.
Hey, there's something for your dog deck, which I will be sleeving that in a moment.
Woohoo! Yay! I'm getting a new pair of shoes.
No, you're not.
Bye.
That's enough to pay for the next deck I want to build. Things that I'm not letting out of my sight there. Second pack. Let's see how well we do here. Holding Alchemist, yeah. Oh, Cage Zombie. Always like a zombie. Do like a zombie. Citizen training. Furore of the Bitten. Okay, fair. Wishcoin crabs, seen those before. Oh, another walking corpse to add to my huge pile of walking corpses. Prismite, yes, okay. Hunter's Edge. So basically rabid bite, but you get a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, okay, not disgusting. Yeah, another human cleric. I am collecting clerics because I want to do a mono white cleric tribal build, possibly with Mangara at the head. Or 8.5 tails and really annoy people. Unleash Fury. Oh, yes, I want that for a deck. That basically doubles the power of target creature until end of turn. And then I cast it on Zada. All of my goblins get their powers doubled for the end of turn. Just because it's sequencing right, and you know, it'll be horrible. But Zada's horrible anyway, so there we go. Sanctum. Nice. Kitself Rebooter. Another one for Sarah. That's a dog lord. Other dogs you control get +1/+1, and when pack leader attacks, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn to dogs you control. She's going to be chuffed. Ooh, Foily Swamp. Jungle Hollow. Yes, I've got enough Jungle Hollows to paper a box. Soldier. Okay. There we go. So, maybe not as spectacular as the first deck, but certainly very interesting. Third pack. It's all that bit of anticlimax after getting a Teferi. Shame that I can't stand Teferi and I won't play him in for any reason whatsoever, but there we go. Oh, zombie token. Okay, got that one anyway. Portcullis Vine. Oh, that's nice. I need that for a deck. Shore Strike. Yes. Oh, that can go with the lands. That's the lands. Shore Strike. Legion's Judgment. It's another white kill target with power 4 or greater card. Capture Sphere. Old favourite. Quite annoying sometimes. Crypt Lurker. Enters the battlefield. You may sacrifice a creature or discard a creature card. If you do, draw a card. Yeah, okay. Go for that. Ranger's Guile. And gets +1/+1 and gains hexproof until the end of turn. Not without its uses. Swift Response. Destroy your target tapped creature. Yeah, very standard. Teferi's Protege. Draw a card. Oh, it's another looter. There we go. A rummage. Is it rummage or loot? I never remember. Warded Battlement. Another defender. Oh, it's a defender with a bit of a boost for the rest of your team. That's good. Grasp of Darkness. Yeah, okay, I've got no end of cards to do that. Sanctum of Calm Waters. Oh, nice. 2 shrines. If I get too many shrines, I may... Oh, and a Cultivate. Yes, we like this. Chandra's Pyreling. Oh, that's one I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to have a look at that later. Transmogrify. Okay, it's a polymorph effect. And then Thornwood Falls, because, you know, why not? So, it's interesting. Cultivate's always useful. You know, there are times when there's better spells, but it is always useful. And I like them. I quite like... I have a God's Tribal deck, and I'm thinking about getting the Hondens and the Sanctums. And then they can go in God Tribal, because gods should have shrines after all, shouldn't they? So, those can go there. Another pack. How many we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, fetid him. I do love that art. I used to use him. Oh well. Pride Malkin. It's about put a +1/+1 counter you control. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has trample. Oh yes, that's another one for Sarah's deck. Igneous Cur. Right, Elemental Dog. I'll put it there just because that seems to be the dog cat pile now. Another Spirit. Can't be blocked as long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn. Okay. Rise Again. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yes. 5 mana though. Drowsing Pteranodon. Defender. As long as you control a creature with power 4 or greater, Drowsing Pteranodon can attack as though it didn't have Defender. Right. Yeah. Don't care much. Makeshift Battalion. Pitchburn Devil. When it dies, deals 3 damage to any target. Okay. Ah, Rambunctious Mutt. Possibly Sarah's favourite artwork from the entire set. Lanoir Visionary. You know, why not? Draw a card and a Manigon with Lork. Lovely. Actually, I'll put that up there, that might be useful. Hellfire Immolator. Right, sacrifice it. Deals power to target creature or Paintswalker equal to its power. Deals that oh, should I be sorting out the rares? Unsubstantiate, return target spell or creature to its owner's hand. Experimental Overload. Oh, this one. XX blue weird creature taken where X is the number of instant sorcerers in your graveyard. Okay. Chandra's Incinerator. Now, I've seen some people quite enthusiastic about this. It's a 6/6. Costs X less, where X is the amount of non-combat damage dealt to your opponents this turn. Trample. And when a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, Chandra's Incinerator deals that much damage to target creature or planeswalker that player controls. Yeah, okay. Dismal Backwater. Yes, okay. Advertising. Okay. Let's have a go. See if you can equal to, you know, Teferi for us, Liliana. Eh? Why not? Why not? Just a second. Right. Hobble Fiend. Trample. Sacrifice another creature. Put a +1/+1 counter on Hobble Fiend for 1. Ooh. That's not an appalling sack outlet for red, is it? Opt. Gloom Sower. Whenever Gloom Sower becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. But, you know, I know it's an 8/6 and it does that, but it's still 7. Radiant Fountain! I don't have to buy one. Woohoo! Yeah, put that there. Snare Spinner. Pitchburn Devils. Yep, got one of those already. Valorous Steed. When it enters the outfield, create a 2/2 knight. Right. Short Sword. Oh, Short Sword's back. I've got a stack of them about that high. That's just... Garruk's Gorehorn. 7/3 for 5. Carrion Grub. Carrion Grub gets X plus O, where X is the greatest power among creature cards in your graveyard. When it enters the battlefield, mill 4 cards. It's interesting, mill finally becoming a keyword. Selfless Saviour. Ah, yes, that's another dog for Sarah. Sacrifice it, another target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. No bad thing. Warden of the Woods. Vigilance. Whenever Warden of the Woods becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw 2 cards. Okay. Peer into the Abyss. Ah, now, there's a friend of mine that desperately wants one of those. Well, I say desperately, he doesn't desperately really want anything, but he really wants to put it into a deck and play it. Because it's silly. And why not? I might have to beat him to it. Just for the laugh. Okay. And a foily Lanoir Elves. And a standard land. And more advertising. You bought the product. Why do you need more advertising? I suppose it's game codes for Arena. Right. Right. Past the halfway point. Past the halfway point. Okay. Oh. Alright then. 2/1/1 Goblin Wizard creature tokens with prowess. Oh, that could be interesting. Literary last assist. Whenever it attacks, draw a card. It's a merfolk. Basically, it's a soggy elf. Don't like him. Just, you know, I got beasted by merfolk early in my Magic playing career. Well, early start playing Magic, and I just really went off them quite badly. Titanic Growth, Thrill of Possibility, Rookie Mistake. Okay, yeah. Baziri's Acolyte, interesting. Cat Cleric, right, yeah. Rousing Reed, Enchant Creature. When it enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has flying. That is not nothing. Skeleton Archer. I've already got loads of these. I will probably be putting one in my Tiny Bones deck if I ever manage to get hold of a Tiny Bones without breaking the bank. Because Skeleton Tribal may not be any good, but it will be a thing that I will be doing. Swift Response, because I love skeletons, it'll go next to my zombie deck and I will be happy. Miscast, counter target spell or sorcery spell unless its controller pays 3. That's actually not bad for 1 blue. Law Scale Coatl. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. Liana's Devotee. Zombies you control get +1/+0. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature dies this turn, you may pay 2, 1 in the black. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Yeah, shame it's a human, because I don't put humans in my zombie deck. Mind you, it could go in Giz and Garov, because that's got humans in. Speaker of the Heavens, Vigilance and Lifelink. Tap it to create a 4/4 angel. If you have at least 7 life more than your starting life total. In Commander, not impossible, not even that difficult, just not in a deck that I've got at the moment. And, a Goblin Wizard, rocking. Then, next pack. Truffle Snout. Yeah, I know somebody wants that just because the artwork's cute. Bone Pit Brute, Menace. When Bone Pit Brute enters the battlefield, target creature gets +4/+0 until end of turn. But it's a 6-drop. Another Rookie Mistake. Alchemist's Gift. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains your choice of Death Touch or Lifelink until end of turn. Yeah. Gnarled Sage. Once you've done 2 or more cards this turn, Gnarled Sage gets +0/+2 and has Vigilance. Furore of the Bitten. Okay. Basically, enchant creature, it gets +2/+2 and attacks each combat if able. Another Tefra's Protege, another Skeleton Archer, Daybreak Charger. Chandra's Magmut. Magmut deals 1 damage to target player or Planeswalker when you tap it. Okay. An artifact creature. A construct. I have Construct Tribal. And just the battlefield you control more non-land, non-token permanents with the same name as one another create a 4/4 colours contract artifact creature. Well, that's not really going to work, is it? Not for Commander anyway. Fung Rebirth. Should die this turn, great. Oh, okay. That's quite good. Target permanent card from the graveyard to the hand and then get 2 saplings if a creature died this turn. That's very doable. Witch's Cauldron. Sacrifice a creature, you gain 1 life and draw 1 card. That's a 1-drop, like it. Haven't thought about it, but I still like it. Reach hexproof from blue. Whenever Spore Web Weaver is dealt damage, you gain 1 life and create a 1/1 green sapling creature. Yeah, I can see somebody liking that. Land and a sapling token. What have we got? Run afoul. Target opponent sacrifices a creature with flying. Another opt. Sanguine Indulgence. Spell costs 3 less to cast if you gain 3 life. 3 or more life this turn. Return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Oh right, okay, so potentially, 2 creatures for 1 black. Shouldn't be too hard to fulfill those conditions. Ornery Dilophosaur. Death Touch. And whenever it attacks, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, it gets +2/+2 till end of turn. Another Igneous Cur. Silent Darts come back. I never used it in the first place, but there you go. Vigilance for Alpine Watchdog. Vigilance. 2/2 for 2. It's a dog. Sarah will want it. Another Roaming Ghostlight, another Swift Response. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm quite happy to get rid of somebody's best Planeswalker or best creature and give them a 4/4 Angel, because most of the time the other thing's going to do me more damage. Yes, I like that. Tide Skimmer. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures with flying, draw a card. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Skyway Sniper. Deals 1 damage to target creature with flying for 2 and a green. Ah, Veto, Thorn of the Dusk Rose. Yes. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. 3 and 2 black creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. And he's 2 and a black for a 1/3 vampire. Legendary creature. Foily Mistral Singer. Okay, flying with prowess. Land and advertising. Actually not doing too badly here. I have a friend who runs Elendra, and he's just put, I suggested to him, which I may regret in future, Blade of the Blood Lord in there, so that he can hang it on her and, do horrible things. And Veto will be a nice fit for that deck, and I think he's after. Okay. Dub. Turn to Slag. Turn to Slag deals 5 damage to target creature. Destroy all equipment attached to that creature. Oh, okay. Another Spines Megalodon. Blood Glutton. 4/3 with lifelink for 4 and a black. Return to Nature. Burn Bright. Mistral Singer. Celestial Enforcer. When in a white tap target creature. Activate this ability only if you control a creature with flying. Right. Finishing Blow. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. I would rather exile target creature or planeswalker. Taratoga. Reach. Enters the battlefield. If you control another creature with power 4 or greater, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. Siege Striker. Double strike. Whenever Siege Striker attacks, you may tap any number of untapped creatures you control. Siege Striker gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature tapped this way. That's until the end of the turn, by the look of it. Yes, it is. Shipwreck Dowser. Prowess. When did Prowess come in? I don't know. Quite a while ago, wasn't it? When Shipwreck Dowser enters the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Basri's Solidarity. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Yes, okay. Shacklegeist. Shacklegeist can block only creatures with flying. Tap 2 and tap spirits you control. Tap target creature you don't control. Token and land. And finally, the last one. The very last one. Cancel. Walking corpse. Life goes on. Crash through. Read the tides. Choose one. Draw 3 cards. Return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hands. Okay. Masked Blackguard. Flash. 2 in a black. Masked Blackguard gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Yep. And he's a 2/1 for 1 in a black. Concordia Pegasus. Yes, in those before. Forgotten Sentinel. Enters the battlefield tapped 4 for 4/3. I'd rather pay 4 for Traxos. Sabertooth Mauler. Well, that's a cat. We know where that's going. Feat of Resistance. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains protection from the colour of your choice until end of turn. Yeah. Sanctum of Scattered Heights. Discard a land card or shrine card. Sanctum of Scattered Heights. Deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, where X is the number of shrines you control. Yeah. Yay! One of my favourite counter spells ever, even though it is 4 mana, but it untaps 4 lands when you use it. So, Rewind, I know where that's going. Volcanic Geyser, multiple copies of that already from other sets. Glorious Anthem, creatures you control get +1/+1, not bad. And Tranquil Cove and Advertising. So, all in all, even without pulling the stupidly priced Teferi, and let's face it, I wouldn't pay £121 for a card. Not when there's cheaper versions of it around, but somebody will, and I hope they enjoy it. I mean, it's not a bad card, is it? Really? But it's just, just wow. Every turn you get to use him, it's going to break things. The way things are going, you wonder if it's heading for a ban before it even really gets used. But probably not. Okay, thank you very much for watching and listening. This has been my first ever, and just go, enjoy Magic, play, have fun. It's a good core set. It's got good reprints. It's got some good new cards. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I intend to. Thanks very much. Take care.